Okay, Caitlin, this is just the first session. Um, Working with just very basic stuff, just leash pressure paired with remote collar pressure. This is the very beginning stages. I've worked with her for a few minutes. She's doing very well. Actually, better than I expected since she's such a weak nerve dog. Um, Dogs like that have very poor confidence, um, but she actually is working very well for it, um, much quicker than I thought. Um, so you will hear when I'm tapping the collar, you'll hear a little ticking sound when I'm actually pushing the remote collar. And all I'm doing is pairing that with leash pressure. Very basic. Nothing high speed. It's essentially just teaching her how to respond to leash pressure, that there can't be leash pressure. Whether I'm creating it or whether she's creating it, she has to understand that she has to relinquish it. Come on, sweetie. Break. Atta girl. Sit. Good girl. Very good. Very, very good. Good, sweetie. Come on. Very good. There's very little talking. Most of our communication is through the leash and the remote collar. She doesn't understand anything, so there's no point in me telling her to do something if she doesn't understand it. I'm going to create those behaviors that I want, and then I'll attach a command to it. Otherwise, it's just useless talking, and it just creates further confusion for her. Very good. Very good, sweetheart. Good. Very good. Very good. So the only real talking we're doing is just when I'm praising her, when she's doing something correct. And she's doing very good. We had a little brief introduction of place training, and she's doing very good with that also. You're a very good girl. Very good. Very good, sweetheart. And when you have very weak nerve dogs that have no self confidence, uh, like her, um, this builds it. The obedience, paying attention to command. Um, those are all things that help that. Um, she's never going to be a strong nerve dog because it's just not her. But we want to try to build her self confidence as much as possible, and obedience is one of the best ways to start that. Very good, honey. Very good. So she's already getting the idea of sitting when I stop. This is just controlled walking. This isn't free walking. She's free walking. She can mill around and do what she wants as long as she's not pulling. But this is a controlled walk. She has to walk next to me. If I catch her not paying attention, so if I change directions and she's going off doing her own thing, I have to remind her. So I remind her, I tap her with the remote collar, a little bit of leash pressure, get her back where she belongs. She's already getting a concept of when I stop, she should sit. I continue to reinforce that, but she's already getting the idea. She's a very smart dog. Very good. Very good. Very good, honey. Good. Very good. So I put her on place. She started to get off. I put her right back on again. So she has to understand that's a boundary. When you're on place, you don't move until I tell you to. She should just lie down and relax. That's what we're ultimately looking for when she's on place. So she learns how to calm down, learns to relax, collect herself, and she's already. I just started introducing the command to that because she was actually doing it really well. So I figured I could start introducing the actual command for that. Now, this is going to go both ways. Now, so I'm making her stay on there. Now, when I want her to get off, she may be a little reluctant to get off because it's just not clear in her head yet. You know, it's like, well, you told me to stay here. You know, now you're making me get off. I'm not really sure if that's what I should do. That's very good, sweetheart. Very good. Come on. So just a little bit of leash pressure, collar pressure, and she knows she's got to move. Come on, baby. Place. Very good. Very good, sweetheart. She's doing great so far.